Hello guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. This is Esther again, and I want to interview one of the participants in Laudato Si. I know some of you are asking what is Laudato Si. Don't worry, let's walk through this incredible journey. Welcome.
Okay, thank you very much. My name is Sister Aurelia, Missionary Sisters of the Holy Rosary, a Laudato Si animator and an environmental activist. Yeah.
Okay, sister. So the first question, what is Laudato Si?
Okay, Laudato Si is an encyclical letter written by Pope Francis in 2015, and it is all about care of our common home. It focuses on the environment, economic, social justice, and their interconnectedness. Yeah. So just Laudato Si.
Okay, sister, I get you. So what motivated you to study Laudato Si, and how is it related to your values, sister?
Okay, due to my nature of profession as a religious, right from day one I've been so passionate about care of environment, and I look around and look whatever is happening in our world today. It's something that puts me off. So that forced me to do the training in Laudato Si. Actually, I'm not just a participant, I'm a Laudato Si animator. And because of my values and what I believe in to be good to take care of our Mother Earth, that's what motivated me to join this, read about this encyclical, and then get to know more about it and help out in sensitization of the community about it.
Yeah. So you are a participant and at the same time an animator.
Yeah.
That's very good of you, sister.
Thank you.
And can you just mention some themes in Laudato Si?
We have different themes in Laudato Si, one of which is climate change. Looking at our world today, you look at how the world has changed. The weather is no longer the way it used to be, so it addresses the climate change, and so we do the sensitization of the community, of the people, to tell them about this climate change and what we can do to revive our creation. And then about global cooperation. This cannot be only me as an individual or you as an individual, but we have to work together, not as students of Tangaza, not as Kenya, but global. If we cooperate with other countries, we'll be able to face this. Because whatever is done in the US affects me in Kenya. Whatever is done in Uganda affects me in Kenya. Or whatever I do here will affect somebody else. So it calls for global cooperation to be able to work on this. And then spiritual ecology. We need to connect our spiritual life with the environment. Taking time to reflect, taking time to meditate with nature, see the connectedness between nature, the God that created it, and then us human beings. And then another theme is on the consumerism and waste. This one, it promotes sustainable lifestyle and responsible resources. You need to know what you have in your house, how it can be used, and to avoid waste. This includes even recycling of the plastics and anything that is really harmful to the environment, instead of you just throwing it away. It does not only stop on that, because we also have, you are encouraged not to waste food, waste water, waste electricity. If you are in your house and there is electricity on and you are not using it, you are wasting it. If you have water, you feel that you have sufficient, and then you leave the tap open, it is a waste. You need to be in solidarity with those that don't have, and take good care of whatever you have in the house. And then when you are wasting food, you remember that there are people on the streets that have nothing to eat. So you need to think about them and then take what you need and leave the rest. So that's what I can talk briefly about the themes in the Laudato Si encyclical.
That's very good, sister. And are there any projects, and which kind of projects have you participated in before when you joined Laudato Si for the first time?
There are different projects. Of course, Laudato Si, the main thing, that I do as an animator is to sensitize the community at different levels. Sensitizing children, sensitizing youth, sensitizing the entire community about what is happening in our world. First of all, I have written a book. It is a very short book, and this book is entitled Laudato Si, the Pope's Message, Ujumbe wa Baba Mtakatifu. Here is the book at a very minimal cost, 300 Kenyan shillings. You can get yourself a copy. You can get a copy for your daughter, for your son, for your niece, for your nephew, for your friend or neighboring child that you feel they need to know about matters concerning the environment. You can get it through me. You can contact me directly. Like I said, I don't think I said it. I'm a student here at in the Institute of Youth Studies. So you can contact me, or if you go to the Institute of Youth Studies in the office, they have copies. If you go to the immigration office here in Tangaza, you will still find a copy. It is written both in Kiswahili and in English, so that even the child in the village can understand. I participate in different strikes, environmental strikes. We go for walks to tell the whole community, even to talk to the government to stop certain things that they are doing, like fossil fuel, signing treaties, different things like that. So there are different things that I participate in. And then planting of trees, different things. We have a club here in Tangaza, Laudato Si Club, environmental club. I am the vice chairperson of Laudato Si Club, so I do a lot in that line. Yeah.
And how is your experience?
So far my experience is very good because the students and the people that I work with are really receptive and they take in the information. First of all, what gives me the energy to continue, especially with the children, this is the generation that is coming up tomorrow, and they need to know about what is happening with our environment. And when I teach them, they go to teach their parents. It's quite evident that parents listen more to their children than us who are teaching. If I teach a child that when you finish eating a sweet or a biscuit, you don't throw the paper anyhow. You put it in the waste bin and it can be recycled. If a child sees the mother throwing that paper, she will challenge the mother. Mom, you're not supposed to throw this. And the mother will definitely heed to what the child is saying. So when I teach the children, I know that I've taught the nation. It will go. And then the youth also, they take it up. They have joined the demonstrations, climate demonstrations. They have joined cleanup of the environment in different places. And then like here in Tangaza, we have a waste project which I see the students participate in, like to prepare it. Recently we were in Kisaju for a Laudato Si movement. We went there, we planted trees, we learned different things about mixed farming and so on. So my experience is fulfilling. I see that something is being done even in my own little way.
And as we wind up, sister, is there any advice you can give to any person who is out here, any student in Tangaza who needs to participate in Laudato Si? He or she needs to join Laudato Si movement. And how can they join, please, as we wind up shortly?
Hey, thank you so much. Laudato Si is a club that is worth joining because it affects all of us. It deals with things that affect all of us. My action matters. It doesn't matter that I'm alone or you are alone. If you are at home as a person, don't wait for when everybody will gather. Play your own part. Don't waste water. Don't waste food. Don't litter plastics anyhow. That will help you you will have collaborated with Pope Francis in his encyclical. And joining the club, you can just go to the students' office, that is the president of the students, and inquire about it. They will direct you on how to join. And because the general secretary of the organizing secretary is the president Laudato Si Club. So he will definitely be able to direct you on how to join. And we meet occasionally. Most of the times we have our online meetings or on-site meetings to deliberate on how can we help our community in all this, in sensitizing the community. So if you are joining us, you are most welcome. It is something that I call on each and everybody, youth, young people, wherever you are, please take part in this. It is our generation. If our fathers have spoiled the environment, let's look at what can we do to revive it.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sister, for coming. And my dear viewers, as you've heard what sister said, you can also join that club. Personally, I'm going there to join it right away from here. And we have all heard what is Laudato Si, and let's continue keeping the environment neat, take care of our environment, our trees, plant a flower if you don't have a tree. That's nice. See you next time, the same place, the same time.